Sup, my name is Ryu for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council. Welcome to Tech Tuesday, and this is actually a TCG exclusive from Cross Souls. Now, Moon Mirror Shield is pretty much one of the best cards to be an exclusive in a long time. I'm going to explain why. But before I do, let me just quickly mention that this card number one is a side deck card. Its primary focus is going to be for side decking, and you'll understand why in a minute. If the equipped monster battles an opponent's monster during damage calculation, the equipped monster's attack and defense become equal to the attack and defense of whichever is higher of the opponent's battling monster by 100 additional points during the damage calculation only. If this face-up card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can pay 500 life points and place this card on either the top or the bottom of your deck. So it's pretty much an honest. But, in a sense, it's an equip card, it's MSTable, but its big main focus, it breaks the Djinn lock, it breaks towers, and it breaks annoying heavyweight samurais. And some of you are probably saying, but Ryu, heavyweight samurais are not that good. They have huge ass defenses, and for super aggro decks that, need to make that push, Moon Mirror Shield is amazing. Now, you could also probably tech this in something like Tunes and get away with it. I'm unsure right now about that. Right now, I just see it mainly being a side deck card, but it is one hell of a side deck card. The ability to have 100 more attack than towers and just taking out, towers or killer, however you want to call it, is just, it's freaking amazing. To break a Djinn lock that where you can't normally special summon in a deck that highly focuses on special summoning, if you're playing something along those lines that doesn't have an out to it as often, Moon Mirror Shield's your best friend. But it goes further than just that. Much, much further. Right now, we can only really mention those things. It breaks Winda too. If Winda's an issue for you, and for some decks it really is. It doesn't break Construct. Construct's a bitch. Let's be honest, Construct's a bitch. But in all seriousness, Moon Mirror Shield allows you to have an out to things that you may not normally have an out to. If one day Noble Knights got popular, and I'm going to use a reference of Lightsworn were popular but not popular enough to take over the top 16 for a while, Noble Knights maybe one day in the future may do that. And then, they obviously have big shit, so Moon Mirror Shield will be your best friend in jumping over those 4,000 point monsters. Now, it is a TCG exclusive only, so we basically are the only ones with it. America and Europe, we're going to be the only, places with it. Which means if you're planning to use this, anything after Nationals, if you are lucky enough to go to Worlds, then you're not going to be able to use that. Sorry. So, it's only through damage calculation, but your monster will survive. You can pay the 500 life points to put it on either the bottom or the top. I wouldn't really recommend it. I don't know. It's not for me kind of thing with that. A lot of decks can abuse this shit. It's just a matter of how, where, and why. But in all honesty, I see it more of a side deck card, and it is a great side deck card. Konami actually did something right when it came to designing this card. It's not overpowered. It's not stupid overpowered. But you want to know something funny? You combine this with Kaiku against Infernoids, against things that, well, are normally higher attack than it, it's going to shut down everything. Because it doesn't state. It just says if the equipped monster battles an opponent's monster. So you could pretty much lock out Infernoids. Keep that in the future. Keep that in your mind. That, Fossil Dyna, you equip this with Fossil Dyna, you have a Walking Vanity Emptiness that can't be broken unless they have Raigeki or Book of Moon. Keep that in mind. This card has a lot of freaking potential, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Sound off in the comments. Let me hear your comments. I'm Ryu for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll be back next Tuesday with another Tech Tuesday, but I'll be back tomorrow morning with more stuff for you. Peace.